Hello viewers, welcome back to Daily Fun TV. Today, we will talk about why honeybees die after stinging. Let's start. Honeybees, which are fascinating creatures with complex and intricate lives, but one aspect of their behavior that often raises questions is their propensity to die after stinging humans or other animals. Anatomy of a honeybee sting. A honeybee's sting is a modified ovipositor, the organ that female bees use to lay eggs. This ovipositor is equipped with several specialized structures that make it an effective weapon for defending the hive. When a honeybee stings, it thrusts its sting apparatus into the victim's skin, injecting venom. The sting's purpose. Honeybees do not sting humans or other animals maliciously. Their stinging behavior is primarily a defense mechanism to protect their hive and colony. When a honeybee perceives a threat to the hive, it may become aggressive and sting in response. This threat could be a predator, such as a bear or a human intruder. The key reason honeybees die after stinging is the design of their sting and venom delivery system. When a honeybee stings, the barbed stinger becomes lodged in the victim's skin. Unlike other insects like wasps or hornets, which can sting repeatedly, honeybees can only sting once. The barbed stinger. The honeybee's stinger has tiny backward-facing barbs, like fishhooks. When the bee stings, these barbs anchor the stinger in the victim's flesh, preventing it from being easily pulled out. This causes the stinger to tear away from the bee's abdomen, along with the venom sac and other vital organs. Rupture of the abdomen. As the honeybee tries to pull away from the victim after stinging, its abdomen is essentially ripped apart from the rest of its body. This rupture results in irreparable damage to the bee's internal organs and ultimately leads to its death. Release of venom. Simultaneously with the rupture of the abdomen, the venom sac continues to pump venom into the victim's skin for a brief period, even after the bee has detached itself. This additional dose of venom is believed to be a defense mechanism to deter the threat further. Alarm pheromones. Interestingly, when a honeybee stings, it releases alarm pheromones that signal danger to other bees in the vicinity. These pheromones alert other bees to the presence of a threat, prompting them to become more aggressive and potentially join in the defense of the hive. Sacrificial defense. The honeybee's stinging behavior can be seen as a form of altruism within the colony. While the individual bee may die after stinging, its sacrifice helps protect the hive and its many members. The colony is considered a superorganism, and its survival is prioritized over the individual bee's life. Not all bees sting. It's important to note that not all honeybees are capable of stinging. Male honeybees, known as drones, lack stingers altogether. Female worker bees, which make up the majority of a hive's population, are the ones responsible for stinging. Queen bees also have stingers but rarely use them for defense. Foraging stinging. Honeybees exhibit a difference in their stinging behavior depending on the situation. Defensive stinging, as mentioned earlier, occurs when bees perceive a threat to the hive. Foraging stinging, on the other hand, typically involves stinging plants and insects that the bees visit for nectar and pollen. In these cases, honeybees are less likely to die after stinging because their barbed stingers are less likely to become lodged in non-living targets like flowers or leaves. The evolutionary perspective. From an evolutionary standpoint, the honeybee's stinging behavior can be understood as a trade-off. While the bee loses its life in defense of the colony, it contributes to the survival of its genetic relatives, including the queen and her offspring. This promotes the transmission of the bee's genes, ultimately benefiting the overall reproductive success of the colony. Human responses to honeybee stings. When humans are stung by honeybees, it can be painful due to the injection of venom. Allergic reactions to bee stings are possible, and in some cases, they can be life-threatening. Individuals who are known to be allergic to bee stings should seek medical attention immediately if stung. Beekeeping and stinging prevention. Beekeepers often take precautions to reduce the risk of being stung. They may wear protective clothing, including bee suits and veils, to minimize the chances of bees reaching their skin. Additionally, beekeepers work slowly and carefully when handling bees to avoid provoking defensive stinging behavior. Conclusion. In summary, honeybees die after stinging because their stingers are barbed and become lodged in the victim's skin, leading to the rupture of the bee's abdomen and the eventual release of venom. This behavior serves as a defensive mechanism to protect the hive and as an example of the self-sacrificing nature of these remarkable insects. While it may seem tragic on an individual level, it ultimately benefits the survival and reproductive success of the honeybee colony, highlighting the intricate interplay between individual and collective interests in the world of social insects. That's all for today. Please like and subscribe the channel for more informative videos. See you in the next video.